the new envelope punch board from Stampin' Up. I'm really excited to show this to you today and to show you all of the different things that you can do with this awesome tool. It does come with instructions here, which you're more than welcome to hang on to and read. But if you're like me, you're going to search for a video to show you how to use this, and that's what I'm going to provide for you today. So there are 66 different measurements on here that will tell you how to make 66 different sized envelopes. I'm going to start with an envelope for the standard size card that we make, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. It tells me I need to start with an 8 by 8 piece of paper and to score at 3 1/2. So I'm going to pull out from over here the little scoring tool, take my piece of 8 by 8 designer paper and line it up at 3 1/2. So I'm going to go up here on the ruler. The first thing I'm always going to do is punch, and then I'm going to set the tool, the scoring tool, right in that groove and score like that. Now I'm going to rotate this 90 degrees, and what I do, and let me just fold this a little bit to make it more obvious. This, instead of measuring again, I'm just going to use this little tool right there that sticks out, and it's called the score guide. I'm just going to put this on here so that that is in line with the score mark that I made. Punch again, line up my tool, and score. Rotate it again. I've got to fold it because of the pattern on that paper. I can't quite see it. And punch and score right there. And one last time, I'll line that up, punch it, and score. So now what it does by punching each time is it takes that little notch out. And now I can just fold it up. So I would fold these two sides in, this side up, and now I've got my envelope. Now you could do it with this pistachio pudding side out, or of course, if you prefer this way, you just go like this. Now what I like to do, you can leave that if you want to. I like to take my scissor and just trim that a little bit. You could certainly use a paper cutter too. Maybe I should have to get it a little straighter. What I do then is use, you can use this like a bone folder just to give yourself a good crisp fold. I've been using, with the envelopes that I make, I've been using the Tombow glue, the Tombow multi-purpose glue. So what I'm going to do is shake that down a little bit and just put a line of glue right here and right here, and that's a nice strong hold. It does take just a moment to secure that glue. So the fun thing about this board is that right here on top, you probably won't be able to see it, it says reverse punch. So what I do is stick this in up here, punch it one more time, and it rounded that corner for me. So you have a corner rounder that you can use for the envelope or for any other project you might want to do too. Let me show you just real quickly a couple other envelopes that I did. This is with some of the winter frost paper, and this is some with the Halloween paper that I can't remember the name of that'll show up on your screen. So these are some other envelopes that I did. The 2 by 3 1/2 inch size is perfect for a gift card. It tells me to start with a 5 by 5 inch piece of paper and to score at 2 inches. So this is one that I made. It's perfect for any type of gift card you want to give, and it's just fun to be able to present that in a cute envelope. Another thing that I did was made a card like this. This is a new style of card. It's called a file folder card. You can kind of see, you know, how it looks like a file folder with these extended tabs. So I've got this one. You can see the shimmer on there. That is silver embossing powder. And then I did the same thing. I embossed the verse on the inside. And this is some of the Winter Frost designer paper on that with the Calm Christmas stamp set. And then this is a Halloween card that I made, same file folder technique, and I just wanted to point out the corners on here. Guess how I rounded them? That's right, I used this up here. So I just took that vanilla piece of cardstock, stuck each corner, and punched right there to round those corners. Okay, let me show you how to do that file folder card. This is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, folded in half. So this is the standard size card that we make that ends up being 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to stick the edge in here let me hold it up just so you can see. I want the metal piece that's in there just to come to the edge of the cardstock when I punch the first time. So I'm just going to, oh, and it moved on me. Hold on one second. Punch, and then I'm going to slide it down to this edge at about the 3-inch mark here. And I'm going to punch again. Okay, so I've got that shape. Then I'm going to flip it over. I've already put some designer paper on there, and go this way. So again, I'll line it up with that metal piece there, punch, slide it down so that the edge here lines up with 3 inches, punch again, and now I've got the notches there too. Now what I want to do is pull in my paper trimmer, and I'm going to cut off those extra pieces. So I'm going to line up, oh, I was using my rotary cutter, let me flip this quick. That will be another video coming soon. I'm going to line this up and put the cutting blade right in there and just go up. And then the same thing on this one. Line it up with the track, put the cutting blade in here, and pull it down. Oh, that one I got just a little bit extra. Okay, so now I could finish decorating this card and it would have that same file folder look where you have the 2 little taps like that. So I've just received my envelope punch board. I've only been playing with it for a couple of days. These are the things I came up with, lots of different sized envelopes and these fun new file folder cards. Another great thing about the envelope punch board is that it's only $19.95. It gives you measurements for 66 different kinds of envelopes. You can make these cool cards with it. You've got the built-in corner rounder, and I'm sure I'll come up with lots of other things you can do with it as well. Thanks so much for watching my video. For daily creative inspiration, visit my blog or find me on Facebook at Jodi Reinert Stamps.